In this video, I'm going to show you how to make arching text in Adobe Illustrator.
Dreadlabs.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Tom from Dreadlabs and I'm a visual artist and graphic designer. And if you've been making your arching text in Illustrator with the warp distortion, you've kind of been doing it wrong. When you use this effect, what basically happens is you warp out the text and the shape of the text itself is warping as well. And that's not what you really want. So in this quick little guide, I'm going to show you the difference between them and how you can do it the proper way. So without any further ado, let's dive straight into the video. So we're here in Adobe Illustrator and I'm just going to write some text. Alright, so I've made two artboards, one that says right and the other says wrong. And I'm going to just show you what happens with the letters when you use the warp. So if we go to Effect, Warp, Arc, and let's just turn this all the way to 100% because we're going to make a rotational logo. Why not? So already it's really difficult to manage this in terms of scale, but what's also happening is it's bending the actual shape of the letters. Whereas if you want to make a round logo, like the one you can see on the screen, for example, you're going to need to have to write along a path. Let's say that we want to have the exact same position. All we need to do is make an ellipse. Let's just align it real quickly and we'll scale this around here somewhere and we'll paste this into this other artboard. All right, so let me just delete this text real quick. If you have your ellipse, what you can do is if you hold your mouse over it, you can see that the type tool is changing to this little circle. And if you click on it, you can actually type inside the circle, but we want to type along the path. So the way we're going to do that is hold your mouse over the ellipse and then hold Alt or Option on your keyboard. And you can see that the type cursor is changing to this other shape. And if we click on it now, it's typing already along the path. So that's what we really want. Let's just type in the word wrong again so we can kind of see the difference. To make your stuff like be positioned in the right way, you can see that underneath the letters, let me just scale the letters up a little bit. There's this white little line. So this one determines the position of your text, and you can also make it position inside the circle, as you can see right here. So let me just position it the correct way, like that. So here at the bottom, you also have these other two, which are basically two endpoints. So let's say that you want to have your text appear in the first quarter of the circle. You can basically just move these two between that quarter. And now it will be at the exact center of the quarter, but you can also align it to the left or the right if you want to. So in our case, let's just align it to the top half of the circle like this. And if we scale this up, it's a little bit weird to see because it's like a long piece of text. But what you can see here is that the text is actually wrapping along the path without deforming. So let's say that we have a rotational logo like this. And we would have, say, lorem ipsum dolor, I don't know what the rest of it is. And we do the same thing with this one. You can see that the text is actually wrapping around in a weird way, deforming the letters. And the problem with this is that some of the fonts that are just available on the internet, when they were being warped, they stopped looking like proper fonts. Some stuff will go out of proportion. Some letters might be warped in a way that you don't really want them to. And since it's a lot of text, you don't really have full control over it compared to writing along a path. That being said, you can also, of course, create your own paths with the pen tool and just write text along that as well if you want to, just so you know. So like I said in the beginning of the video, there is kind of like a right and a wrong way to do it. But of course, depending on your specific situation, to the aesthetics that you're looking for and to what it is that you're trying to create, I would just say choose whatever method you prefer and just pick the one that works best for you personally. There you have it, guys. If you found this video useful, be sure to like this video, comment on this video down below, maybe with any other tutorial suggestions for Adobe Illustrator, and subscribe to the channel because I have a ton more videos on Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, Cinema 4D, and much more. If you want to support my channel and help me create free videos for you guys on a weekly basis, you can actually buy some assets on my Dreadlabs web store, which is on dreadlabs.net. On the website you can find a lot of textures, vector packs, and a lot more. So I highly recommend just go check it out for yourself. And if you're looking for a community with fellow designers, don't hesitate to join the Dreadlabs Discord. The link for all of these things will be in the description down below. With all of that being said, this is Tom from Dreadlabs tuning out. Thank you so much for watching this quick little tutorial, and hopefully see you guys in the next one.